National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, motor vehicle crashes remain the #1 cause of death among youth ages 15 to 20. 28% of those drivers have been drinking. Before I continue, I'd like to name the sources used in the creation of this speech: SAD.org, alcoholalert.com, soundvision.com, DUIconsequences.com, quotegarden.com, and acceptresponsibility.org. My name is Emmy Sias, and I want to speak to you about the dangers of drunk driving, specifically teenagers driving under the influence of alcohol. This is a topic I'm passionate about due to 2 young men that I knew and lost because they made the choice to drink and drive or drive irresponsibly. I'm only 18 years old and I live in a really small town, but even my life has been touched by the devastating effects of drunk driving. Awareness and prevention of teen drinking and drunk driving needs to be shared. In the state of Texas, about 2,000 people die every year in alcohol-related accidents, which is half of all car accidents in the state. Nationwide, about 16,000 people are killed, which means there's an alcohol-related crash every 39 minutes, and 8 young people die every day in an alcohol-related crash. And the only way to prevent this is through awareness. It takes 8,460 bolts to assemble an automobile, and 1 nut to scatter all over the road. This is a popular bumper sticker, and is what the kind of awareness that needs to be shared to prevent drunk driving. I think that in order to stop the people drinking and driving and getting into accidents, is that the penalties and the punishments for this should increase. Right now in Texas, if a driver has a blood alcohol content of 0.8% or higher, they're considered legally intoxicated and will be arrested for a DUI or driving while intoxicated. And this can result in a suspension of license, possible arrest, up to $2,000 in fine, and probation for up to 1 year. But I think that in order to ensure the safety of everyone on the road, even stricter policies will be needed so that drunk driving won't even be considered an option. Without drunk driving, driving at night, on weekends, holidays would be a lot safer. And it's thought that about 24,560 lives have been saved by DUI laws since their creation. And in order to, people need to think of drinking as a responsibility and driving as a responsibility. Dr. Alfred R. Melly, an expert on self-deception, said that the more honest people are with themselves about drinking and the more responsibility they take for their alcohol-related behavior, the more likely they are to do the right thing, meaning that if people think about others on the road and themselves, their safety, and the safety of their friends, other people in the car, then they'll think more about drinking and driving. Dean Martin said, "If you drink, don't drive. Don't even putt." To conclude, drunk driving is a bad decision that has been made too many times in the past. In order to prevent it, people that are drinking need to think of the risks, because no one thinks this kind of accident would happen to them, or obviously driving wouldn't even be an option. And then you take people drinking and driving, or just drinking, need to take responsibility for their actions, because not everyone that is in a drunk driving accident was drinking, and some people were simply in the wrong place at the wrong time. And it takes responsibility to drink and responsibility to drive, and responsibility not to mix the two. And if more people people need to realize this, and if Bradley would have, then he would be alive today.